saving 1/5 of your salary as an emergency fund, or let me rather say as savings. You know who taught me this? Joseph. So in the book of Genesis, there was a part where Joseph was interpreting the king's dream, and he told the king, okay, no, based on like the dream you had, you would experience 7 years of prosperity where everything will be thriving in this kingdom, the plants, the animals, and everything. And then after those 7 years, you will experience 7 years of famine, right? But what you should do in order to survive the 7 years of famine is to save 1/5 of whatever you are getting in the 7 years of prosperity, and then save that up for the 7 years of famine that will come up. And what does that sound like? That sounds like an emergency fund. You know what this is also telling us is that take 1/5 of your salary, of your income, or whatever you get from your business, save up 1/5 of it. 1/5 is about 20% of it, and put it in an emergency fund. Or what you can rather do is you can take that 20%, divide it into 10%, and then 10% you put it in as an investment. Invest that 10%, no matter how small it is, and then you put the other 10% in an emergency fund. What an emergency fund does is you save up for times like maybe job loss, for your car broke down, something unexpected happened, in an essential need happen, and you have to use. You don't use that money for like holidays or Christmas or whatnot. That you save from what you save from your needs. But when it comes to saving, you save 20% of your salary, 10% goes towards your investments. Invest no matter how small it is, and then 10% goes into your emergency fund. And that's how you save up for the 7 years of famine. And God forbid we won't experience any 7 years, but you never know with life, anything can happen. So take that advice from the book of Genesis and from the story of Joseph. To this month, try and see, okay, no, I earn about 5,000 Namibian dollars, and then 10% of that is like 500 Namibian dollars, so 20% will be $1,000. So from your salary of $5,000, save $1,000. $500 can go to an investment, $500 can go to an investment fund. And don't, this is just a scenario that I'm giving. If you can only give 200, you can start off your emergency fund with just 200, but as time goes, you know, you are building the discipline of saving the money, and also just saving up, as long as you know that an emergency fund should be at least 3 to 6 months of your current salary. If you want to hear more about this, you can always just let me know. I can make another video on how exactly to calculate how much needs to be in your emergency fund. So with that said, thank you guys, have yourselves a nice day. Bye.